Hi everybody, and welcome to a new episode of Empyrion Galactic Survival, where we've built our CV and we have it hovering. Now what we want to do now is we want to get onto our CV. We want to get into the cockpit and we want to go up just a little bit, not too much. Okay, and then we're going to get out and we're going to step off. Okay, because what we're going to be doing now is we are going to be putting an undercarriage on. Okay, and we're going to want it two blocks high at the moment. Okay, and we're just going to want to be able to have it so it can be stable, and so we can work underneath. And that is the important thing. You've got to be able to work underneath it as well as above it. And of course we've got the sun glare there. So now that should be stable for us to go and park it. Okay. So now what we want to do now, is just to go and just up a little bit, because we don't mind if we start getting attacked and stuff like that. What we need is a reasonable place for it to start being built, and then we can turn off the engines. Okay, so the engines are now off, and as you can see that this is stable, it's on the ground. Okay, and this is where we can now fix the two thrusters. Okay, so we can now take these off. Whoops. Okay, and we can now fix those back in. Okay, so we can drop that one there. Okay, and we can put this one, I believe, there. Okay, so you got that configuration. Alright, and now we just need to repair the fuel tank. Okay, so that's it, that's the flight there. So the next thing that we're going to want to do is have a look at the tab, and we're going to want some hardened steel blocks. Now I'm lucky, I found these. Okay, alright, I actually found these, and these I think have quite a high tolerance, but they're not combat. But what we want to do is, if you've got them, is you want to put them here. Okay, now if you look at these, it's 1,000 points. Okay, and this is why you want them here. Okay, right, I haven't got this one of those, so we're gonna have to come back on that one, but we can at least now start making the blocks. Make sure you don't have the blocks going into the ground, only put them so they're on the ground. That is a big important thing, otherwise your CV will get stuck. Okay, so you can see already that because you've got to cover this as well. So this is actually your base level, your base height. So when you land on a planet, you know you've got a little bit to walk through. But if you want to build a base for your whole of your thing, we're going to have to lift it up even more. Okay, so this will go out as we build it up. Right, so what do we want? We want some multi-charges. We'll make 2. That gives me 3 to work from. I'm going to go and get something to eat again. Should be looking in the fridge. That should be done by now. Yeah. Now this is where I would like a T2, what's the name? Now the next thing that we're going to be wanting to do is deciding the height of the CV. Okay, but we're going to finish off this little bit here. Okay, because this is like I said, this is really important block. Okay, and we want to protect that block as much as we possibly can. Yeah, with the configuration. Yeah, we're going to put one on there. Okay, and we're going to just drop off. Yeah, and you can see that you've got your block there, so you're going to block that one there. Now the other thing that we want to do is we're going to want to move these, because like I said, we're protecting that we are protecting that other block, so we're going to be moving these 2. Okay, so that block is important. And now we can take that one out and we can put that one in. Okay, so we need to change that one around, because like I said, the first thing that you're going to be needing to do is that you just needed to move it. So there's that one, and then we're going to turn that one and put that one there, so you can see you've got the one gap. Okay, so that actually benefited us. So we've got that one there. Okay, so we're going to go back up instead of trying to jump. Okay, so we're going to take this off. Okay, take this out. Put that in. Put your cockpit back on. Okay, so you should now, I think, have all of them near enough done. We've just got to move this one back, I believe. I think we are moving that one back. Okay, so we're going to take that one there. Okay, and then we're going to get that. That's actually gone the right way up, so that's good. Okay, because like I said, you're going to need three of these. Okay, and then you're going to want your generator. and you're going to want to put him there. So as I said, this is a configuration for the hammerhead. Okay, so you would expand it out and you put your front guns on there, but this one that we're making now is for the colony, for where we can go to other planets. So we're not going to make the battle one, not yet anyway. So we're going to go to the CV. Going to make sure that we've got 2 more of those, and then while we're doing that, making sure that this constructor is on, it's making that, and we are now going to lift it up so it's hovering again, and we need to lift it up at least 1 more block so we can protect that bottom thruster. And as you can see, it doesn't take too much for us to do. So Y, okay, F. Now this is where hopefully you can jump up onto it, or at least onto the stairs, and then you can put that in and gently lower, then turn off. Okay, same thing. Okay, and then same again, put your stairs on. Right, so this thruster here, this one, needs to be protected, so you just bring it down, because you know the block is the right length, and it's the CV. It won't protect, it won't hurt it. And also now you can just go straight across there as well, and you've protected those. Because obviously you're going to want them encased. I think they still work if they're encased. If not, we can just take them off. And that's it. And of course you can always make sure that's done. So there we go. There's that part of the CV there. We are actually just going to have these in just for now, just on the one side, so I know the width of it to get up to the cockpit. Later on we'll probably take these off, or we might even have them as bracing legs. Okay, so now we're just going to test it just to make sure that we haven't blocked anything. Seems fine. Turn it off and out, and there you go. One combat ship that is ready. I need to get out. There we go. Okay. So yeah, as long as you've got them on there, it doesn't look like it needs anything, because it's all done. It's all there. So how much fuel do we got? Fuel for how long? Power left 0. Yeah, okay, that's not quite right, because we've got that there. Okay, powered 49 hours. There you go, 49 hours. So we'll see you in the next part, where we start extending the back out, so we can start putting the next important thing on, and that's the warp core. And this is where we're going to decide, well, where are we going to put it and how are we going to put it. Have fun, stay safe, bye for now.